Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jets taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Lynn Bowden on the return.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 52 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On second down, Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race. But how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Complete to James.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. The numbers for him from a week ago. 12 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Pushing through the contact and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Here we go now on first and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it second and goal.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
The running back, again the ball carrier.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
Now back to throw.
Third and goal.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden.
Carr's pass.
No gain, and it's second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Carr's pass.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Intended for Jamison Crowder.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Good.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 48-yard line.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Corey Littleton there on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll set up a throw. Going up top. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
It is good. Makes the score Jets 10, Raiders nothing.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And no return from Bowden. This will come out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd and 7, Carr got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll find Williams on the slant. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Nothing the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Raiders nothing.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down.
Darius Geis, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to Lynn Bowden. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Lynn Bowden, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Fights off another.
I think the 2nd tackler would have learned from the 1st.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Carr again. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Jets' 4-yard.
Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
3rd and inches.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
Raiders 3.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete.
The pass intended for Chris Herndon. Incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. The Raiders have Lynn Bowden back deep. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up
Carr.
2nd and 7.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Carr's pass.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Carr. And they'll run the screen with Bowden. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard.
New York ready to go again offensively. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Jamison Crowder.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
The quarterback,
Malik Collins. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. That one, a first down pickup of 8. He'll dump this one off to Bowden, complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, Charles, thanks very much. Welcome in, everybody, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look at what we've got on tap as we wrap up the first quarter of the NFL season. As far as the early games go, we'll be watching that one in Houston. The Texans in for a fight as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the LA Rams. And finally, Sunday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Sometimes I need a kid. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Big change, name, I like your respect. You're the morning when I get expected at the back. It's back. I sat down with my accountant and said I got this.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Back to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 24. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll set up to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter.
Josh Jacobs.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Raider first.
Here's Geis. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
There is Geis, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Carr, and a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Las Vegas.
They run with Bowden. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
The ball carried.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Carr.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Ball carrier.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now, they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Marcus Joyner on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 10-yard line.
Throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Number 30. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28.
We're on jet.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd.
Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
20-yard line.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. This will be caught at about the 6.
The pass.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And 4.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Carr's pass.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
on play action. Now Carr.
3-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pass. Intended for
a big play. 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Complete to Henry Ruggs.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
The 46-yard
shotgun now for Carr. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Carr over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. A gain of 9 on the play. But it brings up 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Gets it to his running back, Cannon.
The pass complete to Trenton Cannon. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
On the carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Number 26 is the ball.
The Jets on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Jets 20, Raiders 9.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 20.
Henry Ruggs and the Raiders set to go back to work. And he's been pretty good under the lights here tonight, hasn't he, partner?
He certainly has, and I applaud him for that because I don't know what it's like for you, but to me, preparing for a night game involves a little bit more. Trying to hold your intensity, hold that edge throughout an entire day of waiting to get out there and play. You know, the meetings, what time you're going to eat, all of those things. He's harnessed it very well. It's turning in a nice performance.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
3 plays and out.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go on fourth down. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
A big pickup of 38. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. The open man here, Renfrow. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Las Vegas.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Carr caught left side. Williams.
Carr's pass.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball.
And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Carr to throw again. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Jets 20.
So a crucial two-point conversion there, but that's just part one of this two-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the two, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a two-part story. It's a three- or four-part story. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jets, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll have a chance at redemption